Welcome Sketchpad geometry students. In this video, we're going to preview some important circle vocabulary that you will be using in the upcoming weeks. There is an assignment that accompanies this video, so a couple times I'll ask you to pause and complete the questions on your worksheets. You'll notice I've started with a circle drawn on my slide. Everybody knows what a circle is, but we might have a hard time defining it. A circle is defined as the set of all points that are the same distance from a point called the center. The center is a point, and remember we name points with one capital letter. My center here is point A. That center is also used to name the circle, so I could refer to this as circle A. Now this circle, remember, includes all points. So that means that there's an infinite number of points on this green circle. Often we'll just label a couple of them or label them as we need them. I've now labeled point B, and the reason I did that is I want to connect those 2 points. When I've connected point A and B, I've created a radius. And a radius connects any point on the circle to the center. So no matter where I draw my radius, it's always going to be the same length. I've now shown another point on the circle and labeled it C. I'm going to construct another radius. So AC is a radius of the circle. Now I want to measure them. Notice that AC and BA are the same size. As I change the size of my circle, AB and AC will both change. But no matter the size of my circle, my 2 radii are going to be the same. Now I've extended CA, and I've made it go from C through A until it hit the circle on the other side. I've labeled that point D. CD is called a diameter. A diameter connects 2 points on the circle, and it goes through the center. The diameter is twice as big as the radius. So my diameter is DC. That's twice as big as AC and AB. At this point, you may pause the video and complete question 1. Now let's look at some additional segments that we can draw in a circle. On the last page, all of our segments went through the center. In this case, I'm just going to look at other points that don't include the center. For example, I could connect points A and B. AB is a chord, as it connects 2 points on a circle. ED is also a chord, as it connects 2 points. It doesn't matter where those 2 points are. Notice I can spread them out and my chord gets longer. The longest it will ever be is when it goes through the center of the circle. My circle is going to have an infinite number of chords. Pause the video for a moment and answer question 2. Chords are always segments. That means they have a beginning and the end that are on the circle. However, I could take that chord and extend it and make it a line. When a chord is made longer and extends outside the circle, it's called a secant. A secant is a segment, ray, or line that intersects a circle at 2 points. So line ED is a secant. So is ray AB. We just saw that a secant is a line that intersects a circle at 2 points. Let's see for a line how many options we have for how many points it intersects a circle at. Well, as you can see from this drawing, it's possible to have a line and a circle that don't intersect. I can now move my line down, and I can find there that it can intersect the circle at just 1 point. We call this a tangent. Now this is different than the type of tangent we used when we were working with trigonometry. So in triangles, tangent was a ratio. Here in circles, tangent is a segment, ray, or line. There's a special relationship between the tangent and the radius. They're perpendicular. So the point where they intersect only once, we form a right angle there. So angle ABC will be 90 degrees. Let's continue to move that line. Remember, we found that the line can intersect a circle twice. Again, that's called a tangent. I'm going to keep scrolling it down. Oh, remember, it can go through the center of the circle. Then that segment would be a diameter. At the bottom, I could have another tangent. It could hit the circle at one point down there, and then again, I pass out of the circle. We've now defined 5 important types of segments that you will work with in our circles unit. At this time, you may stop the video and complete the worksheet. Thanks for watching.